When the world forgot its conscience, we remember the oath to protect what was lost, even from those who once called us sisters. Scene: a line of women in black cloaks stand motionless in the forest. Each holds a rifle with engraved runes. Their faces are calm, eyes focused. At the front stands Commander Lara, a woman in her 30s with piercing gray eyes. Lara, quietly, "Today, the world believes we are ghosts. Let's not disappoint them." She removes her hood and gestures toward a small metallic device buried in the soil, a pulse detonator. Lyra, her second in command, speaks softly. They won't stop until they erase the archives. Lara nods. Then we make sure the archives outlive us. They move like shadows through the forest, synchronized, disciplined, silent. A drone hum echoes above. The group freezes. A beam of light scans the area. Lara raises her hand, one swift motion, and the entire unit disappears into cover. Narration: they called us rebels, but we were the last guardians of truth. The drone explodes suddenly, hacked remotely by one of their tech operatives. Lara doesn't flinch. Proceed. We're running out of time. Inside an abandoned underground facility. Flickering lights, rusted metal doors, forgotten insignias on old government. The squad sets up camp around holographic maps. A symbol, the serpent crown, flashes on the screen. Lyra: intel says they've restarted the crown protocol. They'll rewrite history by dawn. Lara: then we stop them before they silence the last record. Conflict rises. One soldier, Rhea, questions the mission. Rhea: why protect a world that already forgot us? Let them burn their lies. Lara turns to her, voice steady but heavy. Lara ***, because when truth dies, so does every reason to fight. Rhea lowers her eyes. Guilt and defiance mix. Moments later, a sudden explosion shakes the ground. Enemy units breach the tunnels. Masked soldiers with crimson lights. Gunfire echoes. The shadows fight fiercely, moving as one. Sparks and shadows fill the air. Amid the chaos, Rhea hesitates, sees a wounded enemy soldier. She recognizes him. Her brother. Tears well up. He whispers, "You're on the wrong side." She freezes. Lyra shouts, "Rhea, behind you." Too late. A shot rings out. Rhea falls. Lara rushes to her side. Rhea whispers faintly, "Maybe there's no right side." Lara's face hardens. There is. It's the one that remembers. Rhea dies in her arms. Silence follows, the kind that cuts deeper than bullets. The squad reaches an ancient stone chamber hidden beneath the forest, the last archive of the old world. Glowing data crystals line the walls. Lara places a black data core into the console. This is it. Upload sequence 10 minutes. Enemy forces approach from the distance. Footsteps, metal clanks, whispers of death. Lyra: we won't hold them that long. Lara: then by me 9. The shadows take defensive positions. One by one they fight. Tactical precision, fearless resolve. Bullets clash with determination. Smoke echoes chaos. Lara keeps typing, activating the archive upload. Outside, Lyra takes a fatal hit but smiles, for truth. As Lara finishes the upload, the chamber lights up, a blinding pulse of blue. Data shoots into the sky, transmitted to satellites hidden across the world. Enemy commander enters, weapon raised. You think saving old files will change anything? Lara: history isn't written by the victors, it's remembered by survivors. She detonates the final charge. White flash. Silence. Narration. Final voiceover. They called us shadows. But in the end, we became the light they could never erase. Fade out. The order of shadows, based on forgotten truths. Dim lights flicker. Rusted walls. Old computers hum with faint blue glows. The air smells of dust and metal. Lara and her squad move through the hall, rifles ready. They reach a massive control room where a holographic map of the world hovers in the air. Half of it red. Lyra: the data confirms it. The Serpent Crown network is online. They'll rewrite the archives by dawn. Lara: then we stop them before sunrise. She looks around the room, at her soldiers, tired but unbroken. Ilara, Siontide, we've lost cities. We've lost our names. But we haven't lost the truth. RHEA, the youngest member of the team, steps forward. Her voice trembles with doubt. RHEA, and if the truth costs more lives, if it's already too late? Ilara walks up to her, not angry, but firm. Ilara, too late is what they want us to believe. That's how they win, by convincing us to stop trying. A pause. Then a faint tremor. The walls shake. Dust falls from the ceiling. Lyra, movement detected. Multiple heat signatures approaching. Inbound hostiles. The alarm blares. Red lights flash. Ilara, positions. They found us. The shadows move, flipping tables, taking cover, aiming rifles. The air fills with a metallic clang of gunfire. Enemy soldiers in crimson armor storm in. The firefight is brutal. Flashes of light cut through the smoke. RHEA takes cover behind a pillar. She reloads, then freezes. Across the smoke, an enemy soldier removes his helmet. It's her brother. Brother, pleading. Rhea, stop this madness. You don't even know what you're fighting for. Rhea lowers her weapon, trembling. RHEA, I'm fighting for what they took from us. He shakes his head. You're fighting ghosts. A shot rings out. Rhea gasps, struck by a stray bullet. She collapses. Ilara, rushing to her side. Stay with me. Rhea. Rhea coughs blood, whispering weakly. Maybe. There's no right side anymore. Ilara grips her hand. There's a side that remembers and the side that doesn't. You chose right. Rhea's hand falls limp. The silence after is deafening. Ilara stands, fury in her eyes. Seal the east corridor. Lyra, prep the data core. We finish this. Narrator, VO. Grief is a weapon, and the ones who survive learn how to use it. Fade out. The squad enters a vast underground hall. Crystals of light line the walls, humming with faint energy. Ancient data vaults glowing like stars. Ilara, this is it. Every record, every truth, everything they tried to erase. She connects a black core to the main terminal. A progress bar lights up. Upload sequence. 10 o'clock minutes. Lyra, they'll be here in less than 5. Ilara, then buy me 5 more. The squad takes positions near the entrance. The sound of enemy footsteps echoes closer. A wave of armored soldiers floods the corridor. Gunfire explodes. The shadows fight like phantoms, moving between cover, precise, fearless. One by one, they fall, but not in vain. Lyra gets hit, but keeps firing until her rifle jams. She turns to Ilara, smiling weakly. Lyra, for truth. She collapses, lifeless. Ilara's upload nears completion, 99%, 100%. Suddenly, the enemy commander enters, tall, armored, eyes glowing red beneath his mask. Commander, you think saving data changes anything? The world has already forgotten. Ilara, no, not anymore. She presses the detonator. The chamber erupts with light. A massive pulse of blue energy shoots upward through the earth, bursting into sky like dawn breaking through darkness. EXT, forest continuous. The light pierces the clouds. Across the world, hidden satellites activate. Screens flicker to life. The truth spreads unstoppable. Narrator, VO. They called us shadows. But in the end, we became the light they could never erase. Fade out. Title card. The Order Shadows.